Today on the channel, we're going to learn how to play Goin' Crazy by David Lee Roth. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to learn how to play Goin' Crazy by David Lee Roth. This is a really cool song. It's pretty intricate. I'm going to show you how to play the main riff in the intro. We're going to learn how to play the pre-chorus and the chorus parts. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how to get the rhythm right on this. And don't be fooled, this song is pretty tricky. So let's dig in, all right? So Steve Vai is playing this intro what sounds like to me with his fingers, okay? Steve doesn't do a lot of finger picking on a lot of these early, well, the David Lee Roth albums in general. You know, he's alternate picking and tapping and doing all kinds of stuff. But this intro has a, he's using his thumb and his pointer finger and his middle finger for a lot of this stuff. So this riff I'm about to show you is in the intro of the song. And it is also in the pre-chorus, but it changes positions in the pre-chorus. So it's the same lick, but it goes up to two different positions. All right, so let's take a look at the intro. So the intro is, it sounds easy, but it's pretty tricky because there's a little bit of a weird rhythmic thing that goes on after the end of the second pass through it. So here's how it sounds, and I'll show you how to play it. All right, so that's the intro. So what we're doing is we're taking this shape that is the shape of a D sus4, or actually a G. It's like this. But we're going to play the G string and the B string. On the G string is on the 7th fret and the B string's on the 8th. Okay, so and that's a G dyad. I'm going to pluck these two fingers. With these two fingers, those two notes. And then the riff goes like, the first part is, okay? It sounds almost like Money for Nothing. Okay, so these first two notes right here, with my middle finger and my ring finger, and then my pointer finger's on the 5th fret on the B string. So I'm going, so I'm plucking it. I'm going to play this note here with my pointer finger. And then with my thumb, I'm going to play the 7th fret on the D string. Like that. I'm going to do a double stop up here on the 5th fret on the B and the E string. So it goes. Rest is double stops. So this last part is going to be 7th fret, D and the G, 5th fret, D and the G, 7th fret, A and the D, 5th fret, A and the D. So from the beginning. So our thumb right there, and I'm going to pluck the two notes up here with my two fingers. With my two fingers. Now the ending of that riff goes, the second time it does something different. So all together. So that's where we go. When we finish this double stop pattern, we go right into, which is 5 on the A string and 4 on the D. And then back to 5 on the A, and then 5 on the D, and then 3 on the A. Again, plucking it with our fingers. from the beginning of that riff. When I'm doing those double stops, I'm plucking it with my pointer finger and my middle finger. Like that. Like a claw. Hear what I did there? I went. It's right at the end of that. It goes right into that little lick. So slowly. Okay? Now the second riff starts exactly the same way, but it ends differently. It starts off. So it goes. It doesn't pause. It just goes. The way it ends is. So. So altogether it sounds like this from the very beginning. Very strange. So I hope that makes sense, okay? So I'm going to move on. During the verse, Steve Vai's kind of got this. I always felt like he was trying to replicate little guitars in this. Like they were really trying hard to be Van Halen on this song. So it's kind of like Jump, and it's kind of like little guitars. So during the verse, he's going. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're going to be plucking with our pointer finger and our middle finger again. So 8 times we're going to be on the D and the G string on the 7th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 4 times we're going to be on the 7th and 5th D and the G. So, and we're going to go. So 3 times on the 7th and the 9th on the D and the G. And then once on the D and the G string on the 7th. So altogether it goes. And then it starts off again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it ends 1, 2, 3, 4, then. Okay, so that's kind of a weird one. That's 5 on the D and 2 on the G. So I play that with my pinky and my pointer finger. Okay. So altogether, it's. He kind of accents it. Okay, so here's where it gets a little weird again. So during the pre-chorus where he sings, "I want to quit my job, tell my boss to go to hell," he takes this very beginning lick that's here. Okay, but we're going to go up exactly 2 frets here. So we do that same riff up just 2 frets, okay? up here and do the same lick. We're going to start on the 14th and the 15th. Okay, so that's the same thing. It's the pre-chorus. It's just we're going to play it up 2 frets here, and then we're going to play it up here on the 14th and 15th. All right, and then the chorus, we're going to play with our pick. When he goes, going crazy, we're going to play a D sus2. So a D sus2 is like that. It's a D with a high E. And we're going to take our pinky, and we're going to put our pinky up here on the G string on the 5th fret. So we're going to go. He kind of rotates between, you don't have to be very, exactly precise. It's one thing about Steve Vai. It's impossible really to teach all the little nuances that he does in between these phrases, because he's so one with the instrument and so well rehearsed and knows exactly what he wants to do. He, playing with Zappa and doing all of his little solo stuff that he's done, for years. He's just developed that style, and you can't really teach that style. It's something that you have to, he's developed that style over time, and trying to teach those licks is like trying to replicate snowflakes. Okay, so I'm going to kind of show you a guideline on how to solo in a song like this here in just a minute. Okay, I'm going to give you essentially some tricks in soloing major, minor, and give you a position to work on, and it'll kind of get you in that direction, and you can develop your own style and try to pick out some of the things that he's doing. Okay, so on that chorus, D sus2, and then we're gonna once in a while put our on the 5th fret, our pinky on that G string. And then it goes. When it turns around from the heat, it's going to be this is a G with a B on the bass. And he's going to keep this, it's basically we're taking this D shape, but we're going to put a B on it. So essentially it's a B minor 7, or it's a G add 2. So C and add 2 like that. So, and keep this shape, keep this D shape with a B and then a C. So it's a C add 2 with this A. So keep this D sus2, add the B, keep that D shape and add the C, and then he punches. That's where he goes, from the heat. So that is, we're going to go D, C, 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 D. So it's just basically a 1-4-5 thing. We're going to go. So slowly it's, so open D, and then we're going to play this D dyad on the 7th fret, G and the B. Slide down to the C, and then play this G on the G string here on the 3rd and 3rd fret on the B and 4th on the G, and then C again on the 5th, and slide up to the D. So slowly it goes. I'm putting a chug on this D every once in a while. Look at the tablature. Okay, so then it goes back into. pre-chorus. All right, so that's the main part of Going Crazy, all right? That's the intro, the verse, the chorus, the pre-chorus. Now, Steve does all kinds of, cool stuff in this song, really wild, wacky stuff, but if you take a D minor pentatonic position up here, it'll kind of work, but he does a lot of major minor stuff in this because he's doing, he plays a lot of this C, which is a flat 7. The song is in D, clearly, but when he's playing a C in this, so we're going to go. So you can take the D minor pentatonic and just change all the minor thirds to major thirds. So turn all the Fs to F sharps. So sounds kind of Egyptian, but if you do that throughout the neck and you play, it's basically a Mixolydian scale. If you do Mixolydian type stuff, it'll work out. So that's one of the things Steve did a lot back in those days, and currently to this day. But he's kind of branched way out beyond that now. That's kind of beginner Steve Vai stuff. So I hope this lesson was helpful. I hope that it's fun and that you enjoyed it. If you did and you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing, comment below, and as always, have a great day. Peace out.